I'm Dale Smith for Looney Politics, and this is your Week 3 recap of the federal election. It was a bit more of an uneven week this week. We had days where they had 2 announcements each, and other days where they were basically just repackaging old announcements, so everything was kind of all over the place. Both the Liberals and the Conservatives released major platform policies on things like energy and justice, and helping to preserve pensions for seniors in the face of trade war, and falling stock prices and so on. But there was also some other divergences in there, such as the Liberals having more of a focus on environmental policy, and the Conservatives talking about things like cracking down on tax havens and hoping to treat that like a magical money tree where they will get $1 billion, and sounding a lot like New Democrats in the process. So that's kind of where those main parties are at. Whereas Jagmeet Singh has finally given up the pretense that he could be prime minister at the end of this election, and is instead focusing on things like preserving the number of seats they have currently and trying to make the case to have as many new Democrats as possible in order to hold the Liberals to account. But if you read my column this weekend, you'll see that he's kind of burned most of that political capital already. So it's hard to see how anyone would trust him in that kind of a position within Parliament, given what's taken place over the past year. Now, this week is the debates coming up this week. So I would expect the first couple of days this upcoming week to be pretty quiet while the leaders go on debate prep. Wednesday is the French debate, Thursday is the English debate, and after that is the Easter weekend. So we can expect some of the leaders to down tools for part of that, for at least part of the weekend, before we hit the final stretch in the last week of the campaign. We're getting much closer. Things are turning a corner, but the polls have barely budged at all. So we'll see if the debates are what makes the difference. For Looney Politics, I'm Dale Smith.